hate that little thing. Hey, you look like D Rose when they was all dancing. It's good weather in the D, man. We got a good week coming up for weather in the D. Scott versus the Internet episode. What episode is this, y'all?
66.
Let me tell niggas
Stop
something.
saying 66 because I got like two or three 66s in my
It's gonna be
computer.
80 on Wednesday. I don't know if I'm going to work.
On my mama.
I didn't put the number in the last.
Alright, this Scott versus the Internet with your hosts is Poppy Stack, Smalls are in reverse. The guys.
Sup?
Yeah.
Hello.
Mhm.
Hola.
Yeah, Stacks in the building.
Hello.
How's everyone? How's everyone?
Hey,
I'm good.
mamas.
You good?
Yeah, man.
You good?
I'm good. I'm not the greatest. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm working on it.
Yeah.
Let's do plugs first, cause we got a lot of talking to do. So let's look. Nigga, I don't know
Cool.
how long niggas listen, so let's at least get niggas' businesses
Okay,
out
yeah.
here.
So I got a plug. My cousin Treasure runs a business. She does food, snack tables, birthday, like the water bottle birthday shit. Like she do a lot of stuff. Cupcakes, dinners, everything. It's called Treasure's Treats. Follow her on Instagram. Pretty good prices. Yeah. Hit her up because it don't even be nasty. You know, some people they got candy tables and they shit be like bullshit and it ain't right. She get the expensive shit for an affordable price for like your setup for whatever you want. So yeah,
That's cool.
cause you know like instead of you know how like niggas be like I want licorice and they get like the licorice that's like nasty. She get Twizzlers or whatever you want. Yeah,
I'm cutting you off.
that's fine.
I got two. I'm plugging me and Pop's business again because we finna get started. He don't know yet. But popping some mountain and we gonna be like building dressers and all that shit that y'all can't build. So, or don't want to, whatever, however it go. But I know people don't be wanting to put dresses and shit together. So
Hey, that's a good bag.
yeah, holla at us. It's really gonna be me, but I just want to have my son's name on the business. And Sweets by E, Erica's she do some crazy stuff. I'm on her pie. She do pies, sweet not sweet potato, but what is the cobblers? Peach cobbler. What's the corned beef things?
Hey, bro.
Yeah, she do those. Look fire. I don't eat peach cobbler, but them things look amazing. She did something I do want to eat. I just can't find it. Anyway, this is a bad plug, but she makes amazing food. She do like cook for people too. So follow her page, tiny2wise.e.
Oh yeah, and Bo. Bo every week. This not. Y'all already know. It'll be in the description at this point. I shouldn't have to keep saying that. Y'all know what it is.
Yeah. You?
M3 Marketing. Come see me. Hey.
Haney. Let's do podcast stuff because I want to talk about this too.
All right.
Me and Ink's fellow podcast likes, we follow these guys, the Joe Budden podcast. What is this, week 2 or 3?
I think this almost 3.
Okay. Yeah, it will be 3 because it's probably like the 6th one they probably put out without them. So co-hosts Rory and Maul have been absent from the show. Joe said it was because of the friendship, my bad. The friendship needed to be mended, so he wanted it to work outside of business. So he said that's how they handling it. I don't know. Do you have any information outside of that?
No, he sounded like you got, instead of saying like I fucked something up and I was being an asshole like I normally am in all my other relationships. them niggas were smart enough to be like, nah, we're gonna go sit down somewhere. I mean, him and Rory's situation.
That's what I was gonna ask you, like, cause from what he said, like I would have said, "Hey, chill too."
Yeah, but you know how Joe talk, so
I don't care.
like.
You get the point. Even
I
when you
get
go,
the
cause you
point,
know
but
when
you
you know
like,
when we
nigga,
separate
we
and you
are-
gotta go think about the conversation that was just had, you
Yeah.
get the point.
But niggas already on the rocks or whatever. You saying like from the podcast where he explained what happened, like if you would have said it in a normal way, then Maul would still be on the show. So I just don't believe he said it right. Like he probably was. Like,
But I don't. He said he sounded like he spoke to him at two separate times. So
yeah.
you don't know how the story got relayed or anything. Like Rory seemed real emotional to me. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you listen?
I listened to a small snippet of the explanation behind it, and it does seem to me that like I think there that may be the story, but there's more to the story. I think the way Joe explained it probably isn't exactly the way that it went. But
I mean, it's personal business in my opinion. Like,
I mean, yes,
of
but
course you
it's
gotta
nobody's-
explain. Like,
Yeah.
okay, this is something of the reason why, without giving why it's happening.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, but y'all gonna do it anyway. I mean, his claim, because he did an Instagram live, his claim is that they're gonna do a therapy episode, but it's only gonna be exclusively on the shit that niggas gotta pay for.
Patreon.
Yeah.
But that was the
And
thing.
we
I was
need
gonna
$3
say.
for our Patreon. We starting.
Yeah.
Keep going.
That was the other thing I was gonna say though, like as far as them in general, like you can't put out too much information because it's not your business and we are personally friends. But when you come back, this is gonna have to be a talk anyway because.
No, it don't. We
There's-
can keep going. We can keep hiding like it never happened.
But you know, every day your Twitter and your comments is
It's
going
only
to
gonna
be
go on
asking.
for 3 shows. If we give you 3 bangers back to back, y'all gonna forget that it was a problem.
Yeah.
Yes. And
I mean, some people gon' steal, but it ain't gonna be enough to where y'all gonna have to address it no more.
I mean, y'all might not have to dedicate a long period of time to it, but I feel like it's
We
gonna
friends.
come up
We
anyway.
had beef. We good now.
I feel like Joe and Rory shit was, they had been getting into it, like the more, you listen, y'all listen, so like, I don't know.
I listen more than she
I
do.
thought I was tripping.
But I said, remember
Like
I
the
came in and
last
said
month.
that one day. I'm like, bro, this nigga Rory been acting real emotional.
Then we was on our way to bowling when you said that. He has like said, like dropped little hints of whatever was going on in his life. Like he done been through a lot of shit this year. So it might be like, I'm looking at this nigga Joe like
But what do you want him to do?
nigga ask me if I'm okay.
But what?
But
Who's to say he
goddamn,
haven't?
my grandfather died. I lost my fiance, or nobody knows
We don't
if
know
he really
that.
lost his fiance.
Look, we don't know
like, This nigga's clearly going through a lot though. Cause
I know they separated when Rosa, because if Joe wouldn't have told Rosa to get on him if they wasn't separated.
But Joe also said in the spill episode, like we really wasn't friends at that point for real. Like we didn't really talk the way we were supposed to talk.
But he said it like,
So,
nigga, if you
nigga,
not,
you don't know
that's
what's
just
going
like-
on in my personal life. Like we were supposed, we started this shit as friends, and you don't
But
even know
ain't
my
they-
personal business no more.
they are in a spot where, in a regular environment, Joe is your CEO.
Mhm.
He was saying, yo, you gotta kind of let me know what's going on so I can know how to operate with you.
Yeah, that's
If
understandable.
you dry talking or dubbing it or whatever, and I don't know, and now we chilling, because they always joke on the episodes. If I say something offensive or something, and I don't know it's offensive because you ain't said nothing when the door has been open, who really wrong?
But that's a part of being in business with people you friends with. Like,
sorry.
I mean, shit, we do that now. Like, we've had instances, even on this small of a platform, where you done made a joke that I thought was personal. And because we didn't address it after the cast was over, niggas feel some type of way till somebody say something and be like, "No, cause you said that whole ass shit on the show," and be like, "What you mean? Like that wasn't even that."
I always hope like nobody takes it personal. Like if we on here, like
Man, I be personal as fuck.
man, but we've kicked it though. Like it's not shade. It's not like if it is, we do address like we have a good enough communication. Me and Ink don't have a good enough communication. Me and this nigga Ink could be sitting here like ain't shit happened. But and this is where like you don't know their side of the story. If it don't fuck up what y'all doing, let it be. But don't if it's an issue, don't ever be afraid. And I'm learning this. I'm 27. Like I used to like now I'm just learning like, hey, you gotta let it on the floor. If it's worth it, like put it on the floor, bro. Like this some bullshit. Because, and I just told somebody this. I said it was something. It was real little too. It was arguing or whatever. I said, you just told me you not thinking about it, but you didn't call this person up their name, blah, 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 blah. I said, this nigga been running your mind. And they gone. You could have hashed it out when the situation happened and been done with it. But if you don't have enough, whatever it takes to say what you gotta say, you gonna be bothered. You niggas be, I'm unbothered. I know you talking about me when you say you unbothered.
Very bothered.
You just texted me a side face emoji.
A rolling out.
Man, that little head rolling on my screen. Roll off.
Niggas don't know how to experience feeling something and like
People,
and like
communication should not be this hard.
But communication in a situation like theirs could be though, cause like I said with us, like.
But if I'm your boy, why is that hard?
If I take it personal, and it has the ability to cause a rift on two levels, it's gonna cause a rift on a personal friendship and on a business relationship, then I might not feel comfortable doing that because
I need a vacation. I ain't feeling you.
But you can't sit here and tell me you wouldn't take that personal.
What's the reason?
What's the reason?
Yeah, why you not feeling me?
Whatever it is, I don't like what you said. I don't like how you handle the situation in the house.
Okay, so we can talk now. Now we can talk because I fucked something up in your opinion. We can address this. I did not know that I did that until you addressed me.
Yeah.
How do I know that, bro? You all stank of face.
But that's you.
This
as
nigga
an
Rory
adult.
red in the face because I said something that offended him, but he ain't said nothing.
But that's you as an adult knowing how to communicate and ask what you did wrong. Now, what's the alternative if I say I need a break from you because you're doing too much or whatever the case, and you be like, all right, nigga, you ain't gotta come back. Like, nigga, I don't need you on the show anyway. What if you don't have the maturity to be like, okay, well, what happened? What if you be like, all right, well, nigga, I see you. And now I feel
in their case, it don't work like that.
But I'm just saying
that don't work nowhere else.
Y'all got money on the table and shit.
Who gonna come and sit in Rory's seat and make that podcast what it is?
Nobody.
Even in who he is, like you might not like him, but you know he can't be replaced.
But what he say though, he said, if I don't do the show with my friends, I don't want to do it. We did it.
Yeah, nigga, this friendship is before that.
Yeah.
But now we done fucked up a business contract.
We didn't. I got other shit going on.
They both, all of them got shit.
Yeah, like this nigga Rory finna drop an album. Like,
but I'm saying it.
We just can't now. But you fucking up what we doing. I didn't fuck this up. Your personal feelings got the best of you, and now you finna dead a business we the best in the world.
But that's what I was saying. Like, I think that's my only issue with it. Like, I don't feel like if it wasn't something in a fucked up way, I don't care how Rory's supposed to take it. I don't care that he's been sensitive lately. Like, whatever you said pissed Maul off. And that nigga not that emotional. So what
but
the fuck did you say?
He said what he said. He said, who are you to tell Rory to take time off?
Yeah.
Nigga, you not our boss. I've been saying on this bitch we need to take a vacation every week.
Yeah.
And you sending this nigga what we really doing here? I respect it.
Yeah.
But do you feel like that makes?
That's just like any of y'all. Nigga be like, hey, I'm not doing this shit till I feel like it. We gon' everybody who ain't just said that go. What that mean? When you feel like it. What that now we all sitting here looking stupid.
Cause it's gonna be confusing.
All that.
Nigga.
I'm smacking her bucket hat off. What you talking about?
Like, I mean,
Okay, so can we have a talk?
Oh man, let's have a talk.
Isn't there like, okay, so I hate to be this person, but in every situation, especially in a group situation, no matter how you spin it, there's going to be someone who takes the place of a leader. And the case
Do we ever acknowledge that, or do you just like go with the flow?
In the case of them, Joe is obviously the leader. So while no, he's not our boss, while we do this as a group, while we do this on our own time, have our own contracts behind it, do it because we want to, we come together as a unit, everybody knows that behind closed doors, like, you are the unspoken leader. So it is kind of emotional for Maul to be like, who are you? This nigga, I'm Joe of the Joe Budden podcast.
But you
and
know
I told
me.
him to
but
take
that's
a
But
break.
you
why
know
I
me.
said I don't even feel like it was just,
But you know me.
That's why I keep saying I just don't feel like whatever he said.
I can
Lori
imagine that
is some
talk.
respectful shit.
Every group has that talk.
What talk?
You move and kind of foul talk. Like, who are you to say what you like? And it probably was how you worded or something.
Yeah.
But who are you to say that to me?
Because if he would have said,
Because nigga, I'm right here with you. Is what he's saying.
Rory took a break. If y'all would have just, hey, Mom, Rory took a break. He just,
Why?
he needs a mental break. He got this album coming out. He got a bunch of shit going on.
But if the issue
If I just
is,
talked to him and he said he good, why that just happened? What you do?
Yeah.
but if the issue is because I told him to take a break, why can't? Here's the thing about the leader comment that I was going with. Why can't I make the decision that for the group, on a personal level and on a business level, we aren't putting out a quality product based on your personal life right now. So I'm going to make the decision to tell you, hey, go take a second.
That make us
this
look
ain't
crazy.
what we
That
wanna
make
put
us
out.
look crazy. We can't ever come out and say that. Ever.
Can't ever come out and say
I can't say, hey, because you gotta say it just like that. I told such and such, sit down, because they're making our podcast not good.
But why you can't say that?
Can you say it any other way?
Why can't you say that?
No, but then at the same time,
You can,
like,
but who are you? Because y'all got millions of people listening to y'all, bro. Who are you to tell who? Now
it's
we got a
people who
problem.
Listen to.
Yeah, I'm listening to
podcasts.
this strictly
They-
for him.
They want to hear Rory talk about
Yeah.
actual musical shit. They don't want to hear Joe
Screaming
his
and
old-
yelling and
his
ranting.
old man opinions. They
It's
go
niggas
to-
that
they go
listen
to
just for parts in his audio talk and his hip hop talk. Like,
Yeah.
everybody has a section in here, and you can't take that.
I mean, I see both sides of it. I
That's
think
just like us. This is three totally different personalities.
Is this the Cheetah Girls? Was it the Cheetah Girls after Raven left and they did that bullshit third movie?
Hell up. Let's move on.
Nah, for
This
real.
nigga said, what's the Cheetah Girls?
But I mean, I
That's real talk.
I think because we're on that platform and we have that dynamic is why I'm saying that, because I feel like there have been times that we've had similar conversations. Now, yeah, ain't nobody took a break. We took a break as a unit.
Yeah, but they should have did that.
But whose choice was
But
it for
y'all
us
don't
to take a
wanna
break
do
as a
that.
unit?
Y'all wouldn't record without me.
No.
She wouldn't record with us.
I mean,
I can't record by myself.
You
I
could have. It would
I
have
couldn't.
been.
I can't record the whole
Hey,
show.
would you listen to just Michaela talking?
She don't listen to just me talking now.
she don't listen to me just talking either, so no.
Yeah, so
Bro, you be on my phone. What you
Nigga.
talking about?
You do.
Alright.
Ooh.
All right.
You be
It's
on my
Easter.
phone.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I be listening. People
Hey,
be
do the
cutting me
update
off.
for the
Huh?
the update for the dude.
Oh man. Since the last time
Oh,
we have
man.
cast it. Alright, so Derek Jackson, there's an update on him because
Did we
I
ever
was-
touch his original?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
It was the very last subject before we gave Jimmy Jims.
Oh, okay.
I
And
got a Jimmy Jim today.
I couldn't remember.
he posted a video saying that he didn't have anything to do with these affairs. He don't know these women. Like, he said he didn't do that shit at all.
Did he delete it?
Literally, a couple hours after we cast it, this nigga was viral overnight. Because not only did women come out, niggas had texts, receipts of him buying apartments and
Damn,
clothes
he
and
funded
shoes.
houses?
He was yes.
What's up with y'all? What
It
y'all
was
be doing?
it was one of the women. She's not even like, she's a doctor or a lawyer or something. She don't deal with social media. One of her friends called her and said, "That's the man you was with." Like,
That's
and
effed
then
up.
he had a video holding his
Dang,
hand.
he was thugging. She
Yeah.
ain't even have social media. I'm sorry.
Y'all, can we pause real quick? I just want everybody as a watcher to know that I be trying to get this nigga to open the loud stuff before we start the show, so
Oh, they
they
don't
don't be in the mic.
They don't care.
You
Yeah.
was always eating.
I'm kicking
Yeah.
it with y'all.
So it went viral again because after he said, like, I didn't do that.
Why he sit with that
It
lady?
was a bunch of
Did you
proof.
see him look at her in the face?
Said
Yeah. Comes out with his wife.
sitting
And-
just like this, talking about.
It's not a bonnet. It is a wool hat. Because I had to zoom in. I thought it was a bonnet too. Don't
She was
worry.
covered in the armor of the Lord
But that was after. We'll get into that. Oh.
Can we just get into that?
and the breastplate of righteousness.
It was a lot. So yeah, that's basically it. The nigga got caught, brought his wife into it like she cheated on him, and then
A king. The city boys is going crazy. You say we not.
y'all was taking L's all the way up until this. Honestly.
It don't matter. Y'all, we took y'all leaders down.
I don't know whose leaders is down because I wasn't with the city girls. I was watching them.
She said I was in the neighborhood.
I was on the porch.
It was a warm girl spring.
This is stupid. It run better in the
Yeah. So after that viral video, a couple days later comes his wife. Basically,
Say it.
with army fatigue and another hat that looks like a bonnet, and basically explained that she's a soldier of love, or whatever the fuck she was talking about.
She's a soldier in the army of the
Soldier
Lord.
in the soldier of love.
Be ready for the
Bitch,
war.
she just letting y'all know, I'm dumb. I was dumb the first time when I was in the video with him, but I'm extra dumb now. That's all that was.
I wonder if he knew that's what she was finna do.
Yes.
I wonder how he felt when he saw that video.
They talking about bitch. That's why he cheating on you,
Talking about you see a green shirt.
bro. They talking
I
about
see.
look how she got on the live. And the girls he was cheating with, y'all women are y'all are y'all own enemy. They was dogging her.
They put out every
And they
picture
was
they could
dogging her
find.
Yes.
before,
So,
which is the reason why
They
she
was
came
eating
out
her
with the
up.
Soldier of Love video, because they was dogging her even then. And I was
That's
like,
unfortunate.
it is what it is.
But I was like, she pulled her out of bed. Like, that's not, y'all can't do that. She shouldn't have came out with that second video. Like, no, you was dressed. You've been dressed all
She
day.
put on the same design hat with a different color.
you chose this.
And I'm fine with women being women's worst enemy. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be honest. Because at least we brutally honest with each other. Men don't do that for each other.
Yeah.
Y'all don't do that with y'all mental health, sports, none of that shit.
But y'all ain't brutally honest. Y'all niggas do it out of like spite.
That's
Niggas don't
brutal.
do. No, spite and brutal can't. They can go to.
I didn't
two
joke
things
about
can
the
be
lady
true.
until she came up with that second video. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I really honestly I felt bad, but I was like, you know, first video was supposed to show them standing together as a unit.
Yeah, you know what that was.
We
We gonna work
we
it out.
gon-
We gonna
yeah.
figure it out. Whatever.
we done did therapy, we done, talked to God, we done prayed about it, we stand
That
it
second video.
as a unit. That second one,
It just
you should have
confirmed.
not done that. You
Bitch,
should
you messed
have.
up our Twitter jokes. We thought you was gonna cheat back, and this what you talk, dog, bitch.
We was on your.
I was on her side.
Like, dog.
We was
cheat
like,
back.
everybody from the first video was like, that's the face of a woman who got her lick back already. She done got her lick back.
She
Here
did. She
you
embarrassed the hell out of them.
And here you come,
Looking like a damn duck.
fucking idiot.
They talk about that was one of the women's houses he was cheating with. He was recording in front of. You seen that?
He is like all his videos. Cause I'm like, well, where is he where I can watch that's not on Facebook? Cause I'm not watching no ads. So I went to YouTube, and
The same. Oh yeah, she was about to say she don't watch ass stuff. I'm like the same shit.
they got like compilations. He is always in different parking lots.
Mm-hmm.
And I also did say, cause I got like kind of, and I don't know why people do this to me, cause I know I be saying what I said, but I also know, like, this is how I know niggas don't support, because I got attacked for being like, well, Derek Jackson was your man's. I'm like, I never shared a video of that niggas in my life. Number one. Number two, if you listen to the podcast that we had before, I literally said he was a panderer and I don't like niggas like him. Before the lie, before the truth came out to be the truth. So, yeah. Support. But yeah.
Talking about your ignorance is showing. 'Cause
Stupidity, not even ignorance. There's
Hey,
a podcast.
Do you know people really be thinking they my friend and don't share my show?
Yeah.
I just be one.
You know, it be niggas that be trying to fuck and don't listen to it, don't pretend, don't like, fam.
I can tell you who shares my show like on a regular basis, and it's not niggas that I talk to on a regular basis at all. Like, I don't even know these people for real. Like, I knew you when I grew up. Like, I knew you as a child.
And thank you.
Hey,
Cause,
super supportive.
Cause there's some niggas out here that be like, this is crazy. Okay.
Okay.
Next clown.
Mm?
JT.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm tired. People don't listen anyway. I don't have it on that board, but Megan Thee Stallion, everybody was like, that was viral too. They were saying like, City Girl, Hot Girl Summer is over. She explained 2 summers ago that Hot Girl Summer does not necessarily mean that you are out here being a hoe.
Yeah.
It means that you are
that's just
living,
people ran with
Yeah.
something totally different, and I wanted to say something, but who am I?
you are living your best life.
Whether it be school.
Whether it be school, shaking your ass because you are off of school,
Yeah,
vacation,
like nigga on vacation, you living.
pregnant, whatever. Like, it's just you're a woman
ain't your best
having
life.
fun, married, whatever. And she said also 2 years ago, like, your nigga can pick you up and you can be a hot girl. So, no, hot girl summer is not ruined. Whole summer for you is not
Maybe
ruined
over.
either. You're gonna do that anyway, whether or not you're mad.
Before it
at
was a
Megan Thee
title
Stallion,
for it.
Like, you were gonna do that anyway, so just charge it. If you feel that way, you know?
Moving to the next.
Clown. So I was gonna do JT first, but nah, they can. Which one is gonna take us longer?
I want to play with the elevator, so
Okay.
let's get through this.
I mean, I'm gonna play with it too, but
Y'all are sick. He came
JT
talking about I can't wait for the cast.
JT, Little Uzi Vert, Miami, and what is his name?
Southside.
I almost called him the gay niggas because they have a gay friend that's really annoying and all
Santana.
over. Yeah, Santana.
No, Southside.
Southside. See, S's. I was there. I was there.
Don't
But
do that.
Get through it.
but so April 1st, not JT, Uzi and Miami got on the Instagram live, and apparently, like, it seemed at the time that they were arguing about something. Uzi was telling her, "You don't know me like that. Stop playing with me." JT was in the background.
Tell her to shut up.
He told
What
her
she
to
do?
shut up.
Shut up.
She shut up.
told me to shut my
That's who
fat
y'all
ass
be.
up.
Y'all share all her stuff. Support her not. Be quiet
But
when your
see-
man say shut up.
But that's the other thing. I listen to the City Girls, right? They be saying JT has said multiple times on songs, and it's like it's just not like articulate, but it's not supposed to be because it's a City Girl song. That's the type of nigga she wants, so it's fine for her to do that. She wants to be told to shut up. She wants a nigga with some money that can talk to her because she got money because she don't want to deal with broke niggas. That's their whole motto anyway. The internet ran with that and said it was verbal abuse. and
I mean,
I didn't know that's what
it
was saying.
is technically,
We can
but
play with this too.
let's not go crazy. Like, I mean, technically speaking, it is verbal abuse. But y'all really gonna play this game today on this internet, or y'all gonna act like y'all done had this same conversation?
It wasn't even her conversation.
Now, niggas would have been mad if he had been like that, though. Niggas would have been mad if it had went further than shut up, and he would have been like, bitch, I'm not talking to you.
He ain't have to do all that. She shut up when he said shut up. It ain't have to escalate.
Because I'm pretty sure that's happened on plenty of occasions in a lot of people's households where you done hopped into something that didn't concern you. Why you in there talking to me?
anybody tells me to shut up where I live, we can fight. I'm just gonna let it out right now.
Anyway,
The fuck?
the issue was people felt Uzi was talking to Miami crazy and JT was a bad friend because JT let it happen.
Yeah, and they kept mentioning the fact that Carisha did all of these shows and all of these songs and everything while JT was in prison.
So what is it, digmatized?
Yeah.
LOL. Who would have thought a city girl could be digmatized?
So, here's the thing. When I first watched it, that was the first thing I said. The same thing y'all said. Like, what are they talking about? Because they're clearly talking about something that's outside of the live. Like, if you watch it, they clearly are having a conversation about a DM that was sent that clearly no one can see but them.
Yeah.
They're clearly having a conversation about something that's happened previously that is happening again or is happening now or not going to happen again. And you know that they're having a conversation around the conversation because in JT's background, she's saying, like, you doing too much, you saying too much, you drunk. And he talking his shit, talking about my whole life is too much. Like,
You feel me? He said his what? His car?
Nigga, I have a diamond in my face.
You
know
feel
what
me?
I'm
Like,
so the thing for me about the whole internet having something to say about it was we didn't know what they was talking about to begin with. So, like, who's to say that Miami not wrong and he should have checked her or he should have said whatever he said and she got an attitude and she talking about we not friends. How you know she wasn't talking slimy to this nigga in the DM? And he talking about you seen what I said because he said she was fucked up for doing it or whatever the case. Like, we don't know what they arguing about. We have no clue what they're arguing about. We have no clue what they're even talking about because it don't even look like arguing.
we're going to take this time to take a commercial break for a public service announcement. We should have had music for this part.
Okay.
Stop putting shit on the internet. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean,
Welcome
because
back.
that's annoying. Because I hate being nosy.
Imagine that.
This is just like,
Man, thanks.
man, like,
I get mad when they do that when people in the hood have Facebook arguments. Like, bro, I don't
200
know what the
comments,
background is.
200 comments and nobody knows what the fuck is going on.
Just making
Y'all
jokes and
could
shit.
have. You bitches are cousins.
Ha.
Look, here, and I
Y'all done got into it at grandma's house. Not even beefing for real.
I make the down river joke all the time, but for real, all you motherfuckers is related. Y'all don't have to do that on Facebook. I wish you would stop. Just go around the corner to your auntie / cousin's fucking grandma, whatever she is, to use house and talk.
Yeah.
It be funny that people do stuff like that though, but they intentionally leave something out because you want somebody to talk about it. You want it to be a situation where somebody got something to say, and I feel like that's the same thing they did. Like,
Oh,
y'all did it
honest.
on live. I mean, she did eventually say, like, we could get off live, like, we'll talk about it after or whatever. He was like, all right, we'll talk about it later. Like,
Stop it.
Here's where I am also with that thing about like people arguing on social media and shit. In a minute, I don't even care who tried to cuss me out because none of you bitches, you can't fight. So whatever. I'm gonna ask y'all what y'all arguing about. I'm gonna start going on the post and be like, well, what happened?
Hey,
Because they be going in.
well, what happened?
They be going in, and because I hate them. It's none of your business. Like, okay, then take it off Facebook. Like,
talking about we 157 comments
It's
in.
100.
I'm not trying to scroll
you
that
are
many
on
times.
live screaming about how you can't stand the bitch who does this and that, and literally just saying this and that, not even describing anything. What happened?
That's a good question.
What happened? If you cuss me out, I'm gonna be like, okay, well, bitch, what happened? Still, because that wasn't an explanation.
In other news, I also appreciate the people that put every part of the argument on
Oh, my
online.
mama.
Oh my god,
Because when I get to watch the live and you saved it,
man.
and I get to watch they live too and they saved it, and then I get to read, it makes total sense. If you're gonna do it, be fully transparent.
Like, help us connect the
Just
dots, please.
wide open for me.
You know we bored. You know you came to entertain us.
Be better friends to your friends. Like, that's not a joke.
Yeah.
Like, don't play like that. That's not cool at all.
But okay, so do y'all think she was being a bad friend?
Because Uzi was talking.
I don't know no woman I've been with that I could tell to shut up while I'm talking. I'ma just be honest. At any point, I don't care how old I was, at any point of my life,
I'll talk to you
the
after
woman
the
I
cast.
was dealing with, I could not say shut up. And she shut up and I could talk.
I'll talk to you after the cast. Because, sir.
Oh, we can bleep stuff now. You ain't hear me with the bleeper? Boy, I'm about to.
Nigga, the last cat, before we started the last one, this nigga asked you about something. I don't even know.
Yeah, save it. Save it, bro. Hey, hey.
Oh.
Hey, did you see me?
Ooh.
Yeah, chill.
After. We'll have to
Niggas
do
is
it.
sick.
Did you see me? Cause that's quite funny.
I was legit like, let me go. I guess I need some socks from upstairs. But yeah,
I be wanting to send his head through the window.
for not check, I don't know. Like, she didn't tell him to stop talking to her friend like that or whatever.
Yeah.
But, like,
But
she
was she supposed
explained-
to?
I'm not calling.
He didn't call
Listen
her.
to me. I'm not calling Nkari and handing you the phone.
He didn't call.
She
didn't call for him. They was already on live. He took the phone.
She said, "Hold on,
Not even
somebody want to talk to you,"
But
and handed him the phone.
but
No, we not doing that.
so
But
Well,
maybe
that's what I'm
I
saying.
didn't know what you
it
had
don't
to
even
say.
have
though.
to be me.
Yes,
It
you
could-
do.
It could be.
Yo, nigga done said something or she done said something. If they having conversations
You
behind
wanna
your back, they fucking. That's crazy.
That was real extra. That was a reach.
You don't know where that problem coming from, why they saying that, and you don't know what happened. And if you say what happened and they don't tell you,
That was a reach.
that's your man's.
I'm saying from the standpoint of maybe I didn't know it was going to, like, maybe I didn't know you were going to exacerbate the issue. Maybe I thought you were genuinely going to play because
drunk.
y'all are playing.
He was drunk. Why I never get a bird? Whatever. Y'all chill. I know where y'all be going with stuff. Y'all chill. Let's move on. Let's just go to the elevator.
I was
Nah.
a cut call.
Damn hot dog.
Stupid. Why did you do that?
Fucking
Look.
hot dog.
Look, man, because I mean, look, I can't.
A damn fool.
I can't describe.
We're going to the elevator.
Yeah, the word don't
Let's just go to the
exist.
elevator.
All right, Michaela, you're on.
Why I gotta take the elevator? So, Quavo and Sweetie have had their spat on Twitter, and they have ended their relationship. That we found out that he didn't take the truck from her, but she snatched the game from him, and then proceeded to try to run on the elevator. And he said, "Bitch, oh no, you don't," and went and snatched his shit back, and fell on top of her in the process, and then looked into the elevator camera, was like, "Oh shit, I done got caught."
Fuck. Mm-hmm.
Stood there, waited to get to the next floor.
Did he?
Yeah,
I didn't know the video was that long.
he waited to get to the next floor, and
They
then
said
he
she
waited for
never
her to
got
get
up.
out. Yeah, she got up
No.
eventually. It did take a while. She tried to stay
Milk
down
it.
there for a while,
I'd have
and
kicked her.
and
Fuck
he
it.
put the case in the elevator door, and he stood there like, "All right, come on, is you coming?" Like, nigga.
You know what's
He came to
crazy?
the elevator, was like, "I can get up."
You know what's crazy
And she
about
got
the
up and
whole
walked
video?
She walked out okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she was limping.
I didn't see the
It
lip.
was just, it was one step, but look,
Quavius!
look. Crazier part about this entire ordeal
Mm-hmm.
is that it was literally a year ago. So they got into this thing in the elevator when everybody was, "Oh my God, they're together, relationship goals." Them niggas been fighting the whole time, and that's just the only proof niggas have.
I mean, but maybe I wasn't fighting the whole time. Okay,
I feel
so
like when niggas scrap,
Hey, can I have another public service
niggas be
announcement?
scrapping. That's all I'm saying. When you swing and I swing back, we scrapping until we done. Sorry, hun.
Another public service announcement.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Stay out of your partner's phone. Thank you.
was that what that was about? Who said that?
What?
Fact check.
What?
Who said it was about the phone?
Why did you take my phone?
Who had the phone?
She had it.
Who said that? Fact check.
That's what she had in her hand. That's what he took her down for.
That wasn't a phone.
What was that?
That was a fucking Call of Duty game case.
Yeah, he had a Call of Duty.
This
game.
nigga slammed her for the case.
Yeah.
That wasn't on no phone.
Hey, my public service announcement stands.
Nah, I mean that's it. Like, if you don't want your feelings hurt, cause I'm gonna be honest, like I don't be doing extra shit, but I be talking shit. I be talking shit, big head nigga.
He did not do that.
Yes, he did. It was over a video game case.
It was not no phone.
She tried to snatch it and run out the elevator. He grabbed her, grabbed the case. They fell into each other. She stayed down.
And it was a book bag in the game case. He
Yeah,
got
it's
the
a
book bag.
an orange Call of Duty case.
I seen it orange. I thought it was an orange case.
Yeah, no,
No.
it's a Call of when you zoom all the way. That's why like the internet niggas like they useless but useful most of the time when it comes to shit like this because
Somebody zoomed that in
They
to like
zoomed-
300.
They zoomed it in and it was for sure Call of Duty, a big ass orange Call of Duty thing. And Quavo,
What, the
is,
Black Ops 3?
I don't know, it's
That's the only orange one. I don't know if that had an orange case, though.
I don't know.
I
All I
mean,
know it was a game
But
case.
you know when the celebrities get shit done, no, that's the other thing. Cause I be watching the YouTube shoe niggas, and I believe that case that wasn't just the Call of Duty. That probably had some Jordans or some Adidas or some shit in it. So, bitch, why is you taking my stuff? But yeah,
So she took the book bag and then she had the game case, and they tussled around for the game case, and that was it. And he waited for her to get off the elevator. I can't imagine why that was why we fighting about that to begin with. Like maybe she snatched it and
What if they was
ran.
playing?
Huh?
What if they was playing and he made a mistake and hurt her?
But that's what I'm saying. Like I can't imagine why that would even matter. Like why were you running
Because
with my game?
of course it just came out and stuff, but like, it sucks because like this kind of stuff just never goes well. Like you can't do that. Excuse me, mamas. I'm back.
I forgot she made a statement. But yeah, she said it was a year ago and it was a disagreement then. So something that ain't had shit to do with the video game, probably.
Yeah, she probably
And-
tried to snatch it. It was, maybe she bought it. Maybe it was a gift. Who knows?
But he's sponsored by a
car.
lot of them niggas. And Quavo is known like
Yeah, that's on his
he's
bag.
a video game nigga.
Oh, man, we gonna see. I don't know if he gonna lose his bags.
But I don't.
He
That
creative.
footage wasn't enough to lose no bag. Like, okay,
Okay,
Can
yeah,
we
let's
agree?
get to it. He
Did
didn't
he
push
hit
her
her?
down or nothing. No,
Did he hit her? No.
yes.
he didn't.
Was that an intentional shove
No.
into the ground?
Not in my opinion.
Sorta, kinda.
Yeah.
I feel like
I
he
feel
should.
like he
I
wanted
told
to-
you where he was
He
wrong.
wanted
at.
to move her. He didn't want to move her that hard.
I don't think he meant to fall on her. Is what I said.
Yeah.
I said that's the only way they can spin that because you fell on her. I don't think he intentionally did nothing. Give me my shit.
It really just looks like you got something of mine. I'm snatching it from you, and you fell in the process.
Yeah, I didn't expect you to have that type of a grip on it. I done fell on you.
I got it and stood up and stopped. That was the end.
Yeah,
of the,
like bro, we ain't in here fighting. We ain't doing none of that.
Yeah, we know how extra the internet is about shit. So
Man.
it
They
is
made.
what it
I think
is.
they made that a big deal because she stayed on the ground, and you could see him like looking.
He looked at the elevator, so we can't see if she's saying anything or not. She
Yeah.
probably told him like, "Yeah, this is a camera right there."
Yeah,
'Cause
she
he
was
didn't
like,
even
she was
look.
like, gotcha, bitch.
Yeah.
She leaked that.
And it was crazy. Like, did you see the two niggas? Like, or what? How? I don't know how many people that was on the first
floor that
the
stopped
first
on.
floor that stopped,
Yeah.
and them niggas just was like,
We'll take the next
take
one.
the next one.
Because she was sitting on the ground. The door had opened. She was sitting on the ground, and you see that it's people like trying to get on the
I ain't even
elevator.
have a problem with
They
like
no.
those two. I had an issue with that because I just be tired of that shit. Like, bro, like niggas can't ask the woman what happened. Like, she might have said some shit was okay. Like, y'all just let shit ride.
We was playing. I got hurt. Or we wasn't playing. I was mad. I took his shit. I fell. I got hurt.
But give the public the truth so they can do it. Like if y'all gonna be what y'all are, like give the transparency. Like
Yeah.
y'all are a staple. Y'all were a staple couple in the culture. Like yeah, it's unfortunate y'all. You know whatever y'all went through. You know what I'm saying, but.
I just find it funny that stuff like this comes out now. Like,
Like a year later, TMZ find everything.
who had that footage?
She leaked it.
I don't think she leaked
The
it. I feel
security
like the
niggas can
hotel
do that,
probably
too.
did it.
They's
Yeah.
probably sitting on that.
Yeah, somebody had it.
Like, man.
Not his people. I know. How much you think he finna lose?
No, I don't think he's losing anything. Like, we had, like, people be talking about this women's movement. Like, let's be realistic. Nobody gives a fuck about women enough for that shit for him to really lose his shit. Because niggas have done worse and still have careers, so it does not matter.
But I was about to say, it's not even because they don't care about women. Like, he just didn't do anything.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, even if he would have, like, it wouldn't have mattered.
Like, he didn't do anything to lose no sponsorship.
The
to
video
lose
game
nothing.
companies
Like,
is like, nigga, whatever. Can you make a corny rap song for the next SpongeBob Brace game, nigga? Okay, you can. Cool, bet. Like, them niggas don't care.
and a lot of people wouldn't have even known that it was a video game. Like, it's not worth losing even that it was involved in, because if it wasn't for the random nerd zooming it in to 370, whatever, for me to see that it was a Call of Duty game case, I wouldn't have knew that. It just looked like an orange suitcase.
I mean, but yeah, the internet over exaggerates shit, and whatever story is more popular to go along with, that's what the internet is gonna say it is. This shit old, but like the apology towards it ain't been
Towards what?
like out there enough yet. The Doja Cat shit, where niggas was like she was shaking her ass and doing all of this random shit for racist white people and calling herself a nigger or whatever. It never happened, and she had been saying it for like a year, like literally a year and a half before the shit went viral that they thought she was doing it. It's a nigga that had been stalking her, that was like editing her face into videos, and the ones that she was actually in weren't KKK niggas. It was random white people that said she never did none of that shit. But the KKK one, she was being like video shopped into. And nobody ever was like, oh damn, we tried to ruin her career and that shit was a lie too. So yeah, the internet just go with shit just to go with it.
Do you feel like society owes celebrities an apology though?
If you try to ruin my career, if everybody goes into one opinion and my career almost gets ruined.
I mean,
Or
if
some
you don't
shit
have,
like
if
that.
you don't go to read for the facts,
Yeah.
you don't know. So
For
if
some
you
shit
stuck
like
in your
that.
mind that
Yeah.
that's what it is, no, you don't necessarily owe them
But
apology, but you shouldn't speak on it.
if you learn the truth, I mean, you don't got to, oh, I'm so sorry, but nigga, damn, at least I'm my bad. Shit. That shit could have been literally her career.
I mean, I feel like that happens to a lot of people though. Like,
I feel like she wasn't big enough at the time for that to have broke
I
her
mean,
career.
it was a big ass summer for her though. So like,
But I feel like had she been at a bigger like this, if this was a third summer run or something like that, it'd be like, all right, Doja, what you doing?
cause she didn't respond or anything, and that was the other thing. I'm like, y'all should have been celebrities when you get caught and shit like that. The last summer wasn't even the summer for her to really do some shit like that. Had she really done some shit like that in real life, they would have tore her ass apart, and she would have had to apologize. She didn't even apologize. Nigga just kept performing. the same shit.
Whoa, bless me.
So that's a blessing. Nigga should have knew, like, oh, well, that wasn't true.
Trying to say something.
what's up?
First, I have a question. Are anybody in the room gonna get a COVID vaccine?
Yes.
Both of y'all getting it?
Yes.
Well, question don't matter to you.
Why it don't matter?
I mean, cause the question was like, you know, they saying like some though it's rumors. Like, I don't know that it's true. I ain't got to read nothing. You gonna have to need it to like fly and shit like that. In order to fly, you're gonna have to need like the vaccine and stuff. And I was like, I wonder like, with them presenting those as incentives to like take it, like, is that something that would encourage you to take it more or no?
I mean, they're going to treat that like they treated masks. I'm assuming. Like, you can choose not to if you want, but the way of living is going to be this. So you can not
So
do
you
it,
gotta get this.
but you're gonna not do a whole lot of other stuff if you don't have a vaccine. Like, a lot of people, I just saw articles talking about like a lot of companies, Office Max, Staples type things, are offering free lamination of your vaccination cards because a lot of people think that is going to become just as important of a social currency as like your social security card.
Wrong plug, nigga. Don't do that no more. Get it down.
What?
I got the laminator over here, $2.
Come see Ink and you want to eliminate your
This nigga
vaccination
said,
card.
hey, edit that out.
No, I'm playing. Go get it for free.
But yeah, they saying that's gonna be just as big as your social security card. Like, you're gonna have to start showing it. You're gonna have to carry it with you. You're gonna have to have it to, you know, get on a plane, have it to go into certain establishments, have it to do whatever. And I could see that because that's exactly what happened with masks. When the mask mandate started,
But mask
it
and
was,
something getting stuck in you is two totally different things.
yes and no. Yes, they're totally different, but because they're surrounding the same disease, no, they're going to use the same methods they used the first time. First, it was you had to stand 6 feet apart, you had to wear a mask, you had to have this, that, and the third
You
to be
can
able
still
to do.
get it. The point of the vaccine is so you can't really transmit it.
The point of the vaccine just makes you asymptomatic from what I read.
They're starting to report people coming out saying that they got it again.
No, you have it and you can transmit it.
But
You
it's
just
a
won't have
that's
symptoms.
the other thing.
It won't affect you is the point of the vaccine. It's not supposed to have a
So what is
negative
it doing to your
health effect.
body once it's just chilling?
It's you
I
have
mean,
it
it's
already.
working like how the chickenpox
And the
vaccination
flu
works.
I
and
ain't get
measles and
You had the chickenpox shot. You ain't had the
My
chickenpox shot.
mama told me like I ain't got it. Yeah. So I was like,
They
damn.
probably gave it to
I'm
you.
like,
by
dang, I'm
now.
gonna get it by 40. So I'm gonna get chicken pox at 40.
They probably gave it to
You
you. By
rather
now.
get the, you probably be better off getting that.
Now,
at
if
an
I
old
get it
age
tomorrow,
than- If you get the chicken pox
yeah.
tomorrow? I mean, I'm vaccinated.
Yeah, you gonna have it by
I mean,
yourself.
I ain't care about y'all.
I
Saying
get you
so
some
y'all
oat,
niggas
I
up
get
there
you the
so
oatmeal bath
confident.
shit. I got you. I'm gonna get the oatmeal bath shit for you and everything. Like my
I'm not
friend.
scratching nothing.
Slop.
So, you have fun, Itchy.
I'm getting it, and I wasn't never really against getting it the first when they. I'm like, look, hey, I'm doing this.
I don't know. I
It's
still,
not that I'm against it. It was I don't like that there's not enough research on
Yeah.
them.
it's not enough for me to do it. I'm not doing it.
No, they was starting to look up the shit for it when it's been a year. It's been a year. They knew it was coming because of the shit that was happening in China and because of how fast it was happening there before they locked shit down. So like they have been trying to develop it since last year. It just had to be ready. And that's
There's other
one.
shit out
Two,
here that needs to be fixed, and I don't like how they move.
medicine, like the way they get to practice now is a little faster than the older shit because that was a lot of the debates I saw. Oh, well, why are these vaccines out a year into this virus? And I'm like, because science is faster. You don't think medical science is faster? Every other part of science,
You don't get why
technology,
people like
like all
bothered though. Like, okay, if science so much faster, why is this shit that still don't have cures? This
No.
came in a year, and y'all
Because
got
it's-
a cure
it's
for it.
funding.
Y'all start talking about a cure in 9 months.
because it's funding for it. That's why.
It's funding for everything, charities, everything.
Well, of course, it's funding for everything. It's just not enough funding for the other diseases.
You don't think it's
that
enough
niggas
funding
talking
for
about.
cancer?
No, they don't care. We already know that. We already know that. Like that's
I don't
not
think they
happening.
care about
They're
this.
not-
I don't.
They're not curing that. This is fucking up their money, so they have to find something so their money won't be as fucked up.
Cause their COVID treatment is
They
the same
bought low,
as a
niggas-
natural cure. They don't get money from COVID treatment.
All of these rich people are
They get money
saying,
from
"Look,
radiation.
I'm tired of buying all of these low ass stocks. When are they gonna rise? Because I lost money, bought this shit, and it's time for everything to go back up and me to get my couple $1 trillion or whatever the fuck. Get this vaccine out. Please. We don't have time. No. Put it out. Get these people together. It is decent. Y'all tested enough people. Because they do test people.
How long am I supposed to be like, okay, that's good enough for me. Let's run it.
Nigga, now whatever happens, it happens. This is we can't do shit about none of this shit, no way. So I'm getting it because I want to be around my aunt, like, so yeah.
And I kind of don't have a choice. Like I told my mom the other day, like, for as against the soonness of it as I was, ain't wasn't nothing I could do, cause it's either get it or you have to pretty much stay away from her. Like, that's not something I could change. Even if I wanted to be like, oh, you finna grow an extra arm and some more toes, like, and I'm finna do it right with them. I'm finna have an extra arm and some extra toes too, cause I can't do both. I can't not be vaccinated and actively be around my mama as it gets worse.
Yeah, because now it's a new variant and all types of
So
shit.
do the vaccine work against that? Because the cure
Yeah.
was out before the new strain was.
Some of it is. Some people with the new variant, like it helped them after they got over COVID. It was working.
I think
I just be tired of like.
I think all in all, I
super
think there's so much distrust in the black community and in the medical community in general. Like, I get it.
But
they-
we was the ones getting it the most, and we still not listening.
True.
So it's like
they said the black community
How
has
long-
been more infected than any other population,
Mhm.
and we still walking around with no mask.
And these
So,
it's niggas
I
that
feel like
when they
my bad.
tried to kill Whitmer or do whatever they was doing with her, it was niggas on Facebook agreeing with the white people, and I'm like, nigga, the lockdown is really for black people. Y'all know that, right? Why y'all agreeing with some racist white people who's mad because they can't get a fucking coney dog? Like, y'all know it was about us. Like, you know she made a statement, 2 statements, twice in April because black people countrywide and statewide were being affected by COVID more, especially with deaths from COVID. Like, y'all know she was trying to protect us, right?
Listen, once niggas found out, hey, there's a chance you won't die from this. That was it.
Yeah.
And I feel it. Like, y'all asking people to like, and they asking you to change life, but they're not telling you what's next. They just telling you, hey, sit here, we gotta figure this out.
but this was the biggest test of, are you gonna trust your government? And for black people, no, I'm not, because in all actuality, if we had listened in the beginning, in February, March, April of last year when it started, did we have the ability to slow this way down? Yes. We can't
But
deny that now.
We weren't. We wasn't like this. That's not the issue, because we was just going out of town. Nothing here was even open for us to be how we doing now.
Yeah.
So that's not the issue. When remember what was that Juneteenth weekend when I went downtown when the world first opened back up? Fucking crazy. That was the scariest shit I ever seen.
That shit's scary. But
You can't tell us we can't do something. It's like that from nigga in your house. If you grown, who gonna tell you what to do? That's black people.
Yeah.
You gotta take that. These niggas said, oh, we ain't dying. Bet. I'm out of here. There's a cure for it now. You can get over it. Just gotta sit down for a couple days. There are niggas. I was telling Stacks. I know so many people with COVID right now, and then none of these niggas could sit in the house. It's in the world now.
Yeah.
I gotta get this. Bro. Target, Walmart, all them niggas. They can put it in your car without you getting out. Don't get out and touch shit. You could DoorDash, 7-Eleven, they can bring you some woods, whatever. Hey, weed man, put your shit in your mailbox. It's too much shit on TV for you to be outside.
Niggas just want to do it.
Get a game. Now's the time. Y'all bitches be acting like y'all want a game in your house anyway. Get a game. Make that nigga come be sick with you then for 10 days if that's how much it gotta happen.
And don't lie and say you can't afford streaming because all of y'all do the bootleg shit. So I ain't
Yeah,
doing
get a
all
fire
that.
stick, bro.
The one
Ask somebody, hey, I got COVID. Can I borrow your password? I'll throw you 10.
Hey.
The thing about
I might not never get a 10 again, but that works.
the thing about it now is more so like, are we gonna be hard headed or are you gonna listen? Finally,
Ain't that nigga over there having an Olympics.
because at this point, we can't say, yeah, you can recover. Yeah, maybe it's not that bad for you. Maybe you haven't seen the worst of the effects, and that's cool. But there's another strain, and it's still not going nowhere, and we're a whole year out. So if they tell you again, sit down so we could be done with it, do you listen or do you be like, it's just not that bad?
So, you saying that, but California finna have their first concert on the 15th. Rolling Loud is supposed to be happening again.
Mm-hmm.
Shit is opening back up regardless of what black people gonna do. We need our money.
Yeah, they just want to make their money.
Black people can be the lead and like, okay, this is why we need to shut it down, but are you?
But that's what I just said. You told me to cause California having a concert. I just said that. Are you gonna sit down or are you gonna
No.
say it's not that bad?
are you gonna care about this enough? These niggas like, bro, there are governors who care. There are other governors who taking their family out the country. Mm-hmm. Nigga, they can deal with that. That's not my problem.
But I'm speaking for Michigan.
Okay, so in the Michigan thing, until it's me, that's not my problem. Y'all sick. I'm not sick. It's bitches so I can't miss the party. I'm gonna take the shit to the party. Fuck everybody in the party now.
Fuck everybody.
Oh man, you went to a party. Ain't that how you?
Fuck everybody at the bowling alley. McKay.
One of my other friends got it just from the same shit. The exact same way. Crazy.
I feel like at a year, you just gotta move a little better. Like, if you get it at
Niggas
this
moving
point,
worse because of what's on the table now.
but people are getting relaxed because of of a vaccine, and that's not a surefire cure. The vaccine is not a cure. Let's start there.
Not dying is enough to keep going.
Yeah.
The scare tactic was, hey, 1,000 people died today. 5,000 people died today.
I think
10,000 people died
telling them
today.
about the after effects of some of this shit, because it's a lot of people who, yeah, you didn't die from COVID, but they
Now
didn't
you
know.
can't breathe.
They didn't. Now I can't breathe.
I
And
can't see.
I can't breathe. I can't see. I'm still having hallucinations, and it's a lot of people who like they didn't know that you. After you have it, it's a couple thousand people that died because they didn't know they weren't supposed to work out for like 3 months after they had COVID. Niggas just died from heart attacks from this shit. Start telling people the side effects outside of just death, and no, they probably still won't listen.
I was about to say,
But-
that's not gonna listen. That's not enough.
Somebody might consider it. Somebody.
I mean, it'll save more people than, not telling anybody, but it's not gonna slow this down.
These niggas having seizures after this COVID shit, never had the seizure before, and they're not stopping. Like, and it's. Try to listen, I guess.
Listen, the weather getting good. I play A Marie for y'all so y'all know what time it is. We
about to hit the summer stride of holidays.
Yeah,
Just
that's
be
what I was just
careful.
trying to say. Like, yo, we finna hit that stride.
Oh yeah, it was a big ass family event for my family today. I'm like, yeah,
Like, just be careful. I can't say nothing. I'm one of those people. I can't say.
I don't
I'm not
social
gonna
distance.
do-
I don't do a lot of the shit they asking, but
Yeah,
I am
think-
taking precaution. Like, bro, I'm not going nowhere without my mask. I am washing my hands,
Yeah.
like, consciously now. I do carry. I got a couple sanitizers throughout my book bag and shit. Like, bro, I do move like I'm supposed to. Like, be aware that this shit can happen to anybody. Like, nigga, we not invincible. They said black people couldn't get it, and a month after that, we were the highest populated to have it.
It was a joke.
Niggas ran with that.
It was a funny joke.
Niggas was on Instagram booking flights, sliding.
Yeah.
I can't get sick.
Nigga said it's 35 to get to Miami next week.
I'm
I'm
out
out
of
of
here.
here.
And came back dying.
Yeah. Passing it around because some people down south still don't believe that COVID is
They
real.
ain't even shutting down.
It's
down
niggas
south.
still that don't believe COVID is real. Like, you probably wasn't paying attention because you didn't care. Because you don't really care when random people is looking at you. But I can feel when niggas is looking. And niggas was looking crazy down south. Like, why did this lady got this mask on her face? Like, nigga. 'cause
They
I'm
wasn't,
from Michigan.
where I was going, everybody really wore their masks down there.
The thing about it for me.
I was in
even
Atlanta though.
is-
Where you was at?
Atlanta.
She was in Atlanta too?
Mhm.
Oh. The only people that didn't have them was the crackheads outside that I was telling you all about that was singing. And the one that asked for $1. He ain't had no mask.
When he asked for $1 both times.
He asked for $1 gone. Like, nigga, we just might have had like, get your stupid ass out of here.
Just be careful. That's all I can say. Like, I know it's finna get hot outside. People finna definitely go back to not listening.
Oh, for sure.
But it's serious. It's serious enough to still take serious. Like, if you're not gonna not have a gathering, cool. But don't, like, I had to cut into somebody recently because they had an attitude about, like, temp checks and mask requirements still. And it's like, bro, so don't go.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't go to the event. Like, you got an attitude because they telling you they still want you to wear a mask when you get inside. Then don't go. It's really that simple. Like, you got an attitude like it's not still going on. And yeah, maybe it haven't hit close to you. Maybe nobody around you had it. Maybe
You know somebody. We said that last cast and the cast before. Like, we not finna keep saying that. It's
That's what I'm
serious and it's
like,
real.
Like, even if it don't scare you because you don't feel like you can die, it's niggas out here who done lost parents,
I
grandparents.
know if I get
all
it, how
types
bad
of
it's gonna
shit.
be. I got bad asthma.
Like, you done lost parents, grandparents, cousins, uncles, a couple siblings, and you still outside playing. Just because you want to.
Because you don't want to change the way, you don't want to adapt. The world is changing. It's just that simple. Jimmy Jim time, because we're not finna keep talking about COVID.
Mm.
What was my Jimmy Jim? I cannot think of it.
I don't know. I just know you stole it. Thief.
You can go first. I'm gonna go last.
I got a bullshit one this week, so yeah, I am gonna go first. Said it on Facebook. I'm gonna say it again here publicly, so I want you niggas to hear my voice. There is a such thing as putting too many chocolate chips in them fucking cookies.
Here we
bro.
go.
That's
It
true.
is.
That
Niggas,
is true. 'Cause
niggas
I be
be-
trying to eat the cookie,
like,
and I
and
can't
it's
because
like,
there's
bro,
so much chocolate in it.
just make a fucking fudge cookie and put some, like, just make it a chocolate
Y'all
cookie.
are sick.
I can't eat the cookie because y'all want to just flood it.
Like, dog, I'm gonna send you a video. This lady put so many chocolate chips in the cookie batter. Like, are you crazy? It's too much. Just relax. You don't need that many chocolate chips.
I remember my other one. I'm gonna go and find
Just
it
a
for y'all for
chocolate
next
chip
week.
cookie, not chocolate chip. Like, relax. Just relax. I did have one, but I can't find it. That's really what I'm angry now.
Alright, well, I'm gonna use mine while y'all looking. Mine was the opportunity not just sitting there for you. I stole that one too. But nothing is guaranteed to nobody. Like, nigga, if you don't put no work forth, don't expect it. If you ain't privileged, and none of us is, don't expect it. And do everything in love.
Mhm.
I share what I had got shared, and it's changing my life.
Well, I got two on for y'all. One, stop trying to look rich and be rich. That's one. You could take that many ways. Stop trying to look intelligent and be intelligent. Stop trying to look wise and just be wise. Like, look good and be good. Whatever. Replace whatever word you need right there. But stop trying to put on the facade or the act that you are something and focus on just being that thing. Like, it's way easier to just do for yourself than try to convince somebody else that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Like, for what?
Because you're doing it for somebody else. Mind your business.
Like, I don't sit up and try
That's another
to.
Jimmy Jim.
I don't sit up and try to look wealthy. I just am wealthy. When I open my bank account, that's for me to see. I don't care what I look like for you to see it. That's for me to know. You will find out I'm wealthy when you see what I spend it on. I don't need to spend it on
But you don't
looking.
need to see that either.
Look at me.
I mean, you don't need to see that either.
Like,
It's okay. It is. I agree but disagree. It's okay to look. It's okay to look rich.
Yeah.
It is.
Be comfortable. But I get the point for sure.
Because it is.
If you're not there, what you doing it for? Because if you don't have it to do it, then
Yeah.
you
but
doing
that's
it.
the
You
point.
doing
If
it for
you-
somebody.
if
Stop
you're
doing
trying to
something for
look
somebody.
you
You
taking too much
insecure.
time
You
not
worried
being
about
it.
somebody all of your business. You do your thing.
Because when you look it and you're not there yet, you can't be it and look it. Like, if it's not meant for you, if it's not your time, you can't do both.
Listen, man, love and fly shit, bro. Keep it up, and just, you feel me?
That's what it was.
Like, just live. Like, this shit, life could really be dope for everybody. Y'all just mind y'all businesses and just show love. Like, bro,
That's
hey, I
what it
see you.
was. That's
Let me
what it
share this.
was.
Let me, whatever you doing, got you. I don't care. That ain't got nothing to do with you.
That's what it was.
Like, just It ain't no reason. I'm about to go. I don't even want to talk about it.
That's what it was. Cause small talks, real small talks. But learn to celebrate people and like, cause it'll be a lot of people that be like, I'm celebrating you and I know my moment is coming. Stop saying that you celebrated somebody so you can hope they can celebrate you because you might have a moment coming up. Like, nigga, just be happy for people.
Yeah.
You don't have to do all that extra shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's really not.
Because that's a form of envy.
Like, oh, my moment is coming.
You
too.
doing that? You doing that?
So
Something you feel like something be in your favor.
Like, nah, just really be happy for niggas. Like, it's okay to really just be happy for people.
It's a great feeling to just really be
To
happy
really
for people.
be happy for people.
Like, I've had envious moments. I've had jealous moments. I've had hating ass moments. They are very, very, like, it's clear when you're genuinely happy for somebody.
I tell myself
'Cause
if I'm hating, like
Because
that's
it's
hating.
so much, like, it's much more pure when you genuinely happy for somebody.
Yeah.
Like,
I think that the thing that it go all the way back to is it take more muscles to frown in your face than to smile.
mhm.
Like just it take more energy to be bold than to be okay with for somebody.
Yeah.
It's really simple.
Like,
Cause you gotta go out of your way to manipulate a situation to make it something negative. That's
or to
in
just
anything.
make it about you. It might not even, you might not even feel that negativity that you spewing. Like, but
That's it. All right, we finna end it. Be safe. Happy Easter. Pray for DMX. We didn't forget you. I'm sorry that we didn't bring this up in the beginning. Prayers for DMX. He is off life support.
Because I was going to cry. I stopped my car. I was like, you got to park. That's too much. All right, that's Luna's gym.
Right. Pray for the dogs.